Y'all ever met somebody that can hear the message, that can see the same opportunities and experience the same struggles, but still don't do nothing to change? That's where the phrase, many are chosen, but few are called, that's where that comes from. So it's not about being God's favorite or anything. It's just about there are certain people who are willing to do the inner work, that are willing to do the hard stuff to see the good change, to see positive change, to unlock their full potential. But then on the other hand, you got the people that'll receive the call, but they don't ever answer. Answering that call is sacrificing that comfort. It's letting go of those bad habits. It's pretty much like having an ego death. And that's what we're talking about in this video. A perfect example just presented itself to me, right? So it's this homeless lady. Well, it's a lady that claims to be homeless here at the gas station. And she asked me for some money so she can get something to eat. And, you know, I don't want nobody to be out here down bad. And, you know, I know what it's like. So I said, if she could meet me at the Popeyes where I got this order at, then I'll buy her some food. Because there's no food at the gas station. But I can get her some. If she's willing to take the steps to actually, you know, if she's willing to take action and walk over there, take that walk to the Popeyes, meet me there, and wait till I get there, then I mean, come on. She definitely is deserving of what I'm finna offer her. So boom, I'm headed over to the Popeyes right now. Hopefully she's in there. So boom, before I can even leave the parking lot, y'all, a guy comes up to me, another person, and he's like, excuse me, ma'am, I haven't eaten since yesterday. I've been riding around, he's on a bike. I've been riding around for 3 hours trying to get something to eat. I stopped him right there. I said, look, meet me at the Popeyes. I'm on my way over there, right? So I might be looking like a lick right now, but I don't care. Not right now. I don't like when people, like, I really don't like seeing people down and out. Like, especially when I can see in their soul that they innocent. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they asking for food. They not asking for money. That's different. You feel me? So if I was down bad, I would want somebody to help support me and get me on my feet as well, because we could all use each other. You know what I'm saying? We all need each other in some type of way. So like, back to that lady, right? If she would have just brushed me off and been like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and just stuck around in the parking lot at the gas station waiting for people to give her money to buy food, then I'd have been like, you feel me? She clearly not willing to do the inner work and get rid of those old habits, that regular panhandling. You feel what I'm saying? She not ready to get rid of those old habits. She not willing to actually do for herself first, because you got to put yourself in a position first before anybody can help you. So long as she put herself in position to be helped, then I'll help. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I don't read religious texts because I'm not part of a religion. I'm not part of an institutional religion. However, I do have my own practices and beliefs that are spiritual in nature. And, you know, I do believe that there is truth in spiritual texts, though. And, like, what I have to understand is that while I'm living my purpose and fulfilling my duties, not everybody is going to make it. Many are called, but only few are chosen. All right, we here, y'all. Where's the other guy? Oh, okay. Well, somebody else supposed to meet us here. How you doing? I'm glad you made it. I got you. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. We just left out. We got our order. And look, the lady, she definitely showed up. She was in there waiting for me. But the guy, I couldn't find him. He's nowhere to be found. So, hey, y'all. He's a perfect example of what we speaking on right now. Not everybody gonna make it. Not everybody is gonna be chose. me put this order in my pizza bag, because we like to be professional. And because they got a little sauce, I don't need that little sauce sliding all around the car. So. All right. Whew. Look, y'all. I understand that we can't control how we was brought up as children, but we can control what we do in our adult life. So all those people that like to give excuses and that like to point the finger at everybody but themselves, they ain't doing nothing but hurting their future. They ain't doing nothing but holding themselves back. Listen, man, we grown now, so those days of our parents and the people around us influencing us, those days are over. Now it's time for you to influence yourself. It's time for you to create the life that you want, the life that you desire. You really gonna let some past trauma hold you back from becoming the best version of you? I know I'm not. And with that being my purpose in life, I have to be very careful because this can be dangerous. And the reason being is because I gotta protect my energy. So it's like I have to remain authentic, you know? I can't allow myself to absorb their weak mindset. I can't allow myself to feed into their self-doubt, because those type of energies can definitely trick you out of your purpose. You invest too much time into people like that, you start to actually believe it. And that's why it's important for me to stay in my truth and just focus on being my own motivation. Because confidence radiates. And I believe that if you watch something continuously, or if you're exposed to something continuously, then you start to embody that. You start to almost become that. So it's like I'm really just the conscious programming for people who see me outside, for people who see me online. It's to the point where, y'all, I'm starting to experience people walking up to me in the grocery store saying, hey, man, I know you. I seen you on Instagram. Man, I love you. I love the work that you're doing. I love the message that you're spreading. And I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not, because that's literally my goal. I'm more so proud of myself, and I'm more so excited because y'all, this camera always shaking. I'm more so excited because it's like all my hard work is actually paying off. I'm actually fulfilling my purpose. And seeing my supporters in real life, it definitely gives me a good feeling. So, you know, I'm going to keep on doing what I do. I'm going to keep on spreading my message, and I'm going to keep on living my purpose and following my dreams, because I never know who I'm inspiring out there. I used to be the same person watching people on Instagram. I used to be the same person watching people on YouTube, just watching them thrive, just watching them take advantage of life. Like, we got this whole world. We got this whole planet to explore. We are carbon copies of God itself. So there's no reason why we can't step out our shell and create the life that we want to live. So look, y'all, I think I've said more than enough for y'all to be able to finish this video and go out there and do something that's going to make a positive change in your life. And y'all know what these things are. Y'all hear that voice inside y'all head. I don't. So stop ignoring the call and finally pick up. Finally give yourself a fair chance. Finally start believing in yourself. If you made it to the end of this video, you just might be one of the chosen ones. And so with that being said, I appreciate you for staying tapped in. I'm going to see you in the next video.